Let's switch gears real quick, Steve. So I want to ask you another question. Now, I know of you, and I've known of you probably close to 20, 25 years. I know your work. I know the contributions that you have made to the breaking scene is unfucking deniable. Someone once told me that you live and die by your own merit, and I think your merit is beyond any level. And this isn't me like, kissing your ass or anything like that. I'm just kind of spitting facts.
By all means.
You know what I mean? But I know that much about you. I don't think I know too much about you personally outside of breaking. Other than, we had a conversation with regards to, your relationship with your ex-wife and things of that nature. From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, you're born and raised in Philadelphia?
Incorrect. I was born and raised in Lungerville, Pennsylvania.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Up in northeast PA, in between Williamsport and Wilkes-Barre, in a little mountain called North Mountain, Huckleberry Mountain. Breeze has been there. Lungerville is a real place, and the reason it's called that is because my family have been there for about 4 or 5 generations. Wow. Emigrated from Austria, the Tyrol region of Austria.
Wow. Really?
Or Switzerland, rather.
Okay.
But we are definitely, on my father's side, Germanic descendants. And I lived there until I was 14, 15, and I went to boarding school in Bucks County, PA.
Okay.
A male-female high school, and then I went to Temple University in Philadelphia. So when I was 18 or 19, I moved to Philly, about 2001.
So, all right. So I guess it's fair to say your adolescence years was not deeply involved in the Philadelphia experience.
Correct.
Okay. However, I would say, is very, very hip-hop. You're very, very hip-hop.
Thank you, man.
Almost to the point that I would say, and you don't have to agree with me, that you are not a guest in the house of hip-hop.
Here we go.
Now,
damn right.
Hold on, because as I said, there's a lot of people out there that they live and die by their own merit. Mm-hmm. Your merit has proven itself, from my understanding, throughout the decades. Okay? For someone who has done the work and has continued to make the contributions back to this culture, back to this community, back to this art form, again, it's undeniable that you have fit that position. All right? However, there is a stigma, I want to say, where those that may not fit a particular description can't...
Tread lightly.
That's good wording.
That was good.
Can't say, you know what I mean? They can't say that you would be someone who is part of the hip-hop, quote-unquote, culture. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. However, I mean, I think, if you ask me again, it's fair to say that the work that you've done is undeniable compared to some of these bum-ass motherfuckers that are out here. Amen. You know what I mean? There's bum-ass out here that are fucking claim to be hip-hop, and they're really not, or they haven't put in the work as much as you did. Would you consider yourself a guest in the house?
Hell no. Okay. What I am, so I have spent more time in Philadelphia than I have where I came from. And that means I've also spent more time dancing in the city than where I was raised. I'll never forget where I raised, and that is a very big part of me. Like, it gave me a ton of advantage. It gave me privilege, but it also gave me access to a different way of thinking, right? Philadelphia helped put me in touch with my identity because hip-hop gave me a place where I felt a part of something that was important. And my family is very important to me. But hip-hop has given me a way of expressing who I am and why I believe I'm here. Like, what my purpose to do is partially to give light to others, right? If you see, there's a through line with all of the work that I do with Hip-Hop Fundamentals and Second Sunday, even the job I have working at Rutgers, teaching young people. All of my work is centered around education and upliftment of other people. Because for me, hip-hop was the opportunity to be a superhero, but also to be more for others than you could be normally. So no, I'm not a guest in this house because I built my own house. And I'm authentic. I'm an honest person, right? I take pride in the virtue that I bring to the table of being real with people, being honest with people, telling uncomfortable truths, holding folks accountable, which I will say I have felt is part of the reason that I don't often get shine or put in the spotlight and given merit because of the accountability that I bring to the table. I do have and I will also put a little addendum there that like I do have a sharp tongue, and sometimes I've had to pull back and learn how it is not the right place for me to say something, right? So to the point of being a guest in the culture, I do not feel that way. If that's somebody else's opinion, that's for them, and I'll talk with them about it. Like I will work, but it's not my job to convince them to think otherwise.
Is it offensive to you when somebody says, "Steve, you're a fucking guest. Shut your goddamn mouth. Sit down.
I'll
stay
say,
away."
Yeah, slightly it is, but also as a white man in hip hop, that's my burden to bear. Wherever I go, I do have to defend myself / prove myself. But hip hop is show and prove, and I know that being black in America is far harder than it is for me to be white in hip hop, right? So yeah, like sure it's offensive, but like my people didn't deal with 300 years of slavery and then all of this oppression that came with it and the struggles that are still here, much more present now in 2024 than other times. Like, nah, I am offended, but I'm not hurt by it.
Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you.
No